Yo, welcome back to a brand new episode of Miami Geeks Weekly Movie Updates, brought to you by DigitalCrackNetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher305, and with me as always, old school movie specialist, Uncle Willie.
I surprise myself every once in a while. I found this, looking for stuff to talk about.
Okay.
I found something that I don't know how to feel about it, but it makes me kind of happy.
Well, what are you talking about?
Okay. Anyone who knows me has to know that my favorite movie of all time is The Princess Bride.
Okay.
They're making a board game for The Princess Bride.
How the fuck is that going to work? I mean, wait a minute, because technically it's a story read to a boy in bed that's sick. How is that? What?
It's a chapter-based board game called The Princess Bride Adventure Book Game.
Oh.
I'm looking at the board. It looks almost like if it was a book because it has things on the sides.
Okay.
It has figures of Red Pirate Roberts / Wesley, Buttercup, Humperdinck, Count Ruger, Vicini, Inigo, and Fezzik.
I mean...
And Fezzik's holding a boulder, and Inigo has a sword out.
He better be holding a fucking boulder.
And I'm so incredibly pleased by seeing this. I should be horrified.
I'm actually puzzled about it because I don't know what to say about it.
I should be horrified.
Huh.
But no, I'm happy. I'm tickled.
I mean, being this is a movie podcast, I mean, it does fall in the realm, so I guess I'm okay with this.
It does, but I don't know. I mean, I want to feel happy.
Okay, look, let's do it like this. We're gonna, like right now, I'm gonna show you the image of what Willie's talking about right now on the screen, and I want the audience to tell us what they think, because to me personally, I think that's pretty freaking awesome, and I don't know. I mean, I really want to see how this game works out now.
I mean, dare I say that something like this is inconceivable?
I can see.
Roll the clip.
Got very good arms.
He didn't fall? Inconceivable. You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Okay.
I fucking love that part of the movie. Why? I
love every
that
part of the
fucking
movie.
But you know what?
I love every part of the movie.
But you know what? With that little intro, let's let it. We have to bring in our segment already, because this segment is brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIAGeeks10 to save 15% on your next purchase order until the end of August. That's MIAGeeks10. Guys, you heard it. You heard it right now. You're gonna save 15% until the end of August. All you gotta do is copy the code, click on the link, put it in the website, buy whatever you need to buy, and save yourself 15%. You cannot go wrong. 15%, that's awesome. Also, down below we have some timestamps, which is going to include, like I said, timestamps for every little story that we're going to be talking about. And for you guys, if in case you don't want to listen to everything we got to say, we have them down there for your guys' viewing pleasure. Or you can listen to the whole thing. Either way, it's awesome. And also, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just to know when we come up with this awesome news, which is 3 times a week. Two movies. I always say that shit. 2 gaming, 1 movie. Now, let's get started. So, Willie,
maybe you want, maybe you secretly want to do 2 movie podcasts.
I'm sorry, what?
Maybe you secretly want to do 2 movie podcasts.
Along the line, maybe. But that means that we're going to have to do either 2 things. We're going to have to do reporting movies, like whatever's going on new, and then we have to do a whole segment on whatever we're talking about, what movies we're going to see. Kind of like Red Media.
No, at the rate we're going, the only way I'll be able to do it is by cloning myself, and that's too dangerous.
We can't have 2 Willies.
I have too many me's walking around, and my son and my daughter, and the world has barely recovered from that. Another actual me. I mean, all right, who had Winnie clothing himself for August and 2020 bingo?
I'm not sure, but it's not me. I still have the Pelican with the machine gun.
Because that is apocalyptic. I already told you October is Stephen King month. Since we're going with the movie theme, I already told you that. So I'm expecting Killer Chevy Bel Airs, Killer Saint Bernards, Psychic Vampires, and Killer Clowns.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that. But I already said
I'm
it.
not.
But I am, because I really want to see a killer dog and a killer freaking car going out crazy doing his thing.
That's great. I would have loved to have seen that Bible verse. And then he opened the fifth seal, and a demon launched himself from Derry, Maine. That would have been wonderful.
It would have been. But I still say the following month, which November, I give myself the Pelican with the machine gun. You know what? Since we're going to be talking about what kills right now, Disney ends the historic 20th Century Fox brand. And I think that was crazy. That is a segue, yeah, of course. But talking about it, I mean, Jesus Christ.
It is, but it's not. But go ahead. Introduce.
Well, Walt Disney has brought up to the end of the best-known name entertainment industry, 20th Century Fox. It comes to a legendary House of Mouse, and they're rebranding it as TV studio as 20th Television. Yeah, I went there. So technically, they're just going to rebrand it and call it the 20th Television, but they're taking off the whole intro and all that stuff. At least to now. All the older movies, I guess they're going to keep it, because they can't really take it away like from the Simpsons movie or TV shows and stuff like that, right?
I mean, they're not going to retroactively go to your house and change the intro on all your DVDs.
Right.
And I'm sure they're not going to be so petty. They're not going to be so petty as to get the older stuff and change it there too. But this is expected. I mean, they had already rebranded 20th Century Fox movie theaters, or the movie studios, as 20th Century Studios.
Yeah.
You knew that eventually the Fox name was just going to go away.
It was. I mean, after they bought it, it was just a matter of time. And now for me at least, I was just more concerned. Not even concerned. I'm actually waiting till we can get the Fantastic Four and the other characters that we need for now Marvel movies. That's my concern.
But the thing that I'm wondering is how, the thing that's actually fascinating me.
Okay.
How is Disney going to handle the Fox content? Meaning, okay, yes, 20th Century Studios, and they're gonna eviscerate the Fox name, but a lot of the stuff that Fox has, a lot of the IP Fox has, is most definitely not Disney material. Just the fact that The Simpsons is on Disney Plus is mind-boggling.
It is. The things that you see in that show, it's still like, whoa, wait. Like, it's a little ahead of its, well, not ahead of its time, but the thing that it's kind of like tongue-in-cheek, if we should say.
No, I mean, the tongue planted firmly in cheek. Great. But not Disney material. And the thing that kills me consistently is that every top 10 that Disney Plus lets out of things that we're seeing that week,
yeah,
The Simpsons is consistent there.
Mm-hmm. It is very consistent, actually.
That makes me laugh. That makes me giggle a little. But still,
yeah.
That just how Disney. Because here's something about Disney that makes them unique among movie studios.
Okay.
The Disney is not just a movie studio. It's a park. It's a line of merchandise. It's a brand. Disney itself is a brand, and it's a brand with a very specific demographic. It's a very squeaky clean demographic of
very squeaky
childhood wonder and magic and mice that can talk.
Yeah, they know how to fuck with your feelings. Technically.
I want to know. I want to know how the alien queen is going to fit into that. I want to know how the Predator is going to fit into that. I want to know
very easily.
how.
Very easily.
I want to know how John McClane's going to fit into that.
Hulu. That's how it's going to fit in there.
Hulu's pretty much abandoned. Think about it. When you hear about streaming services now,
it's
you hear
mainly
about what's
Fox
playing
and
what's
Disney.
playing on. No, it's not.
Netflix and
thing.
Sorry.
You hear about what's playing on Disney Plus, on Apple TV, on Netflix, on Prime. You don't hear about Hulu. At least I don't.
Well, it's true.
I'm not
do have a
actively
point
looking
there.
for these things. I'm not actively looking for these things, but you sure don't hear a lot about Hulu.
Nah, and that's because they also try to put a lot of advertisement for Hulu, but I don't think it doesn't catch that fire that we're looking for.
If I can make a quick sports reference,
okay,
it's like entertainment media is a big hockey rink, and Hulu's the penalty box. And of course, I'm saying that because of the Florida Panthers got booted. But anyway,
yeah.
So I've always found that funny. I always found that interesting.
Yeah, I can see why. The only thing I can say right now that might be a little more interesting than this whole Disney Fox thing is Avengers Endgame Easter eggs is setting up a new MCU superhero or an unlikely X-Men reference. I'm not sure if you heard about that.
I did, and it made my head hurt a little bit.
Just a tad after, I read it as well, but very briefly. Care to chime in a little bit?
Okay, so there is a Reddit user by the name of CBFW86 points out a scene in the game. He points to a scene in Endgame where Captain America and Iron Man, well, Stephen and Tony, whatever, go back in time to the 70s when they're at the SHIELD base. And it shows the moment when Steve is sneaking around and he's hiding and he's accidentally next to Peggy Carter's office. Okay. Well, supposedly there's some audio that's obscured. And the audio says, I quote, Braddock's unit has been stopped by lightning strikes. Mm-hmm. So this is told to Peggy and she responds, look at the weather projections. Okay, let's go look at the weather projections. Well, Braddock does have some history in the X-Men universe, well, in the Marvel universe. I know Braddock is not Chuck Norris. This is not missing in action.
No, of course not.
He's either referencing Brian Braddock, who is Captain Britain, or his father James. Either way, that would put Captain Britain in the MCU.
Well,
and if they have Captain Britain in the MCU, Brian Braddock, then they also have his sister, Elizabeth Braddock, who is Psylocke.
Oh.
That gave me a little bit of a headache. I will say that I have not gone to listen to my copy of Endgame to see if I hear it, but I will after this.
I don't know, but my thoughts about the whole lightning reference, because you read that part, but what I've been kind of misinterpreting in my head, where the whole lightning strikes is, I'm thinking about Storm.
Could be. I mean,
because it just kind of like runs in there, because when it comes to Captain Britain, I don't really hear too much about it, and plus I don't really know too much of the comics of Captain Britain, but I do know a lot about Storm. So I was like,
yeah,
maybe.
But you hear lightning. You already have lightning established in the MCU, and that's Thor.
Yeah, you're thinking about Thor. That's right.
Now, in the canon, supposedly, he had been to Midgard before, which is Earth. Who knows? Whatever. It's just speculation. Just kind of stuff to keep, psycho nerds like me up at night. I'm dying for the X-Men to be properly established in the MCU because I've always been a massive X fan.
Of course.
And yes, I would love to know that okay, Brian Braddock being the gateway drug, whatever. I still hold on to the hope that one day they find a way to retcon the original Captain America movie to say that yeah, Bucky and Steve were there fighting with Logan.
That would be awesome. That would be so
Because
fucking awesome.
I want Wolverine to be there, and I still hold out for the hope that one day I'll get a rooftop scene where Spidey is having a sandwich with Deadpool, because I'm that kind of nerd.
I'll be so into that shit right now. If they would have given something, like that, I'll be extremely happy.
I just know that when it's finally officially thrown out there, hey, X-Men, I'm going to squeal like a pig.
Yeah.
I mean, more than I usually do.
Well, yeah, and you know for a fact that when that goes down, we're gonna go see that shit. You know, right?
We'll see it. What? I want to live it. I want to move to Atlanta
and watch it all.
Yes, I'm a nerd. Whatever. Leave me alone.
Well, there's some news here that I know that's not going to be kind of pleasing to you. I mean, let me not say pleasing, because we do love the character John Wick, of course. But I know you're not too happy with the fact that they're making a 4 and a 5. But it's still John Wick, and I'm dying to see it. And the fact that I'm bringing him up is that John Wick 5 will be filmed back to back with pretty much John Wick 4. So it's just going to be one continuous just roll. It's just going to keep on going, so they don't feel like there's anything missing, if I'm correct. So with that shot back to back, that means we're just going to be seeing some crazy shit. And John Wick 4 is going to be released May 27th, 2022. And I don't know. I mean, John Wick 3 to me, it felt kind of a bore, but still is a John Wick movie, so it's still pretty good. It wasn't that bad, but it's still pretty good to watch. And especially the whole twist in the end. I'm not going to say it because whoever probably didn't see it, I don't want nobody get their panties in a bunch. But still, that we're going to get a John Wick 4 and it's going to be shoot back to back and it's going to continue on to 5. I just really pray that 5 is the ending. But I'm down. I'm really down. So hopefully 2022, they give us a really good freaking run for our money for theaters. Willie, your thoughts?
I like, yes, you're right. I find it very irritating that they have to keep going back to the well for things like this. You know what? I'm starting to I'm resigned to it, because I get it. They gotta milk these IPs for all they're worth. That's why we're getting a Bill and Ted 3. That's why we're talking about a Coming to America 2. That's why we're talking about a Sopranos prequel. These things happen. I don't like it. I would rather they come up with original stuff. But original stuff really doesn't make as much money as proven stuff. Let's be serious. Right now.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Christopher Nolan's Tenet is supposed to be a mind-bending movie, like if Inception took performance-enhancing drugs.
Okay.
And it's a highly anticipated movie, but it's not going to generate the same amount of buzz as if someone goes and hears, oh, they're going to remake the A-Team again. Even though people like you and I will groan, you know there's going to be a huge subset of people is like, oh my God, A-Team, I used to love that show. Maybe they'll do it right this time.
God wishes. I mean,
they haven't. They have.
I mean, look. I mean, the last A-Team movie.
I just want to.
I really wish. But the last A-Team movie they made with freaking the MMA fighter and these other guys there. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't great either. So I was like, okay. So it's like whatever. It was just an origin story, just technically, and that's it. That's where they stopped. And I really wanted to see. I was like, I would have liked to see more. You get to see B.A. Baracus and fucking have his freaking mohawk right in the end. You get to see the whole, side gag and all that stuff going on. So I was like, all right, I could dig this shit. It's not that bad. But they kind of stopped it and they never talked about it ever again. I guess it didn't do good in the box office. But yeah, when it comes to like originality, it's really hard to come by. It's so hard, and you really have to be a badass producer to give us something good, like fucking like this movie Telnet, whatever. Like I want to see it. Like I'm like, all right, Tenet. Sorry, I also called it Telnet. I want to see Tenet. I want to see what it's about. If it's
people, yes, Telnet, a movie about an aging internet protocol.
Well, it's gonna be that's gonna probably be the Matrix movie, the sequel for the Matrix, Telnet.
The sequel. Oh no, the sequel to Telnet would be Usenet. Let's go even more archaic.
But
that's a little internet nerd humor for you guys.
If nobody gets it, I'm so sorry, but you have to work with us. Man. We're nerds.
You know, listen, if you get it, you're officially old, and just get over it. I have.
But it comes back to pretty much what we're talking about, about originality in movies. Just, we just got to roll with the punches and see what they give us. Like right now, if John Wick 4 turns out to be a major badass, like they go back to like that grit, that style, like in part 1 and a little bit of part 2, I'll be okay with it. I just don't want it to be campy and cheesy and stupid. That's all I beg for. And they keep it to that style, I'll be alright with it.
Even John Wick 3 tried to keep, I kept with the theme. Because, John Wick, since the beginning, it's all about, all he's done is suffer.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, and all they do is pile more and more suffering on the poor man. And he's still a badass, and he still does John Wickian things, whatever. They're probably going to do the same thing for 4 and 5. My thing is, part of the thing that I loved the most about John Wick when I first saw it was that it came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was just so everywhere. I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck is man?" And the thing is that you introduced me to this movie.
I harken back to again another Keanu Reeves movie, The Matrix, when it first came out. I had a couple of friends. No, you don't understand. You have to see this movie. And yeah, when I first saw it, I'm like, Jesus. Like, it'll never be that. And that's kind of selfish of me because it'll never be like that. You're never going to watch the fifth in a movie series and come out saying, wow, that was inventive and new.
Yeah. You're absolutely right about that.
It's going to be the same. You're going to get more of the same. John Wick being an absolute badass and killing people like if he's ordering breakfast at IHOP.
And yeah, I agree. I agree 110% of that.
I will say there is a benefit to 4 and 5 being filmed back to back, in the sense that there's continuity in the filming, like Avengers: Infinity War and Endgame, or the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yeah.
But past that, whatever. I get it. Make your money. Move on.
Yeah, I agree. Speaking about making money, the new Justice League Snyder Cut reveals an image of Steppenwolf, the original design. Zack Snyder is gearing up for the DC FanDome event that's going to be coming up soon already. And he was just showing off a little bit of the Justice League Snyder Cut, of course. And an image has been ongoing process that the directors revealed that he looked like the villain of just a little bit of Steppenwolf. And he was just pretty much saying, like, end quote, just working today, pulled this out of an editorial. Snyder said on a social media site, Vero, sorry, he's low resolution, but see him in high res glory is going to be a thing, so behold. So he shows us a little low res of Steppenwolf, and I looked at it, he looked pretty cool, but it's still low res, so I really can't see any of the details or nothing. But Willie, so you remember a little bit of the movie. You remember how he looked, right?
He looks like a CGI monster.
Yeah, he did.
That's a funny thing to say because Thanos was a CGI monster.
He was, but he had something, dude. He had that it. I don't want to.
He had approximately 53,000 times more personality than Steppenwolf did.
I agree.
Steppenwolf sounded like a mob boss with mommy issues.
Yeah, he did. He actually did. Now you thinking about it. I'm looking for my mother to put them together. Well, it's just more of a story to that, which I'm still kind of like, ugh.
Well, as butchered as that thing was, whatever. But, okay. I keep going back to what I said before. I'm glad that he gets to finally make his vision of the movie. I hope it comes out, the way he wanted it to. I hope that the fans of the Snyderverse,
Yeah.
Enjoy it. I'm not into it. I want to see it. I want to see what his vision was. Today, I don't know if you got to see it. Zack Snyder tweeted another picture that kind of hints at the resurrected Superman fight with the rest of the Justice League.
Oh shit! No way.
Yeah, and whatever. It's the usual gritty shit that you see.
Yeah.
But this is Snyder here. I mean, this man. I can't imagine the amount of grits he eats because he loves shit gritty.
Damn right. But yeah, I mean, fuck. I mean, I'm actually excited for all this. And you know what? Like I said it again. I say it all the time. I've never been a DC fan. I always liked, Batman, of course. I've never been a fan of Superman and all the other characters. But now I'm getting more involved with DC, and I'm seeing all these cool things happening. And I have to say it, I'm actually getting a little more deeper to DC than usual. I still love my Marvel. I ain't gonna change that shit. But now with DC FanDome coming up, I'm actually excited. Like now, for instance, we're gonna talk about what's going on with DC FanDome. They're already announcing special guests. Of course, you're gonna have Zack Snyder. You're getting The Rock. You're gonna get Robert Pattinson. You're gonna get a shitload of fucking actors. They're gonna be in this 24-hour fucking thing. I don't even know what to call it. Is it gonna be an online show? Should we call it like that, or should we call it
an online con?
There we go, online con. And you know what? And I'm okay with it. If it's gonna be 24 hours, and I hope it's recorded because I do want to follow up on a lot of shit. But it's just mind-boggling. You're gonna have it for 24 hours. And you get to see everything from the whole director's cut with Matt Reeves doing the whole the Batman show movie. I'm talking, not show. Until fucking you get The Rock with Black Adam, like dressed up as Black Adam, or you're gonna probably show a picture of him as Black Adam, and then we probably get a little piece of the Snyder cut. I'm just all excited for this shit. Willie, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Besides being 24 hours, it's gonna be on August 22nd. But please, Willie, go ahead.
First, I'm sad because I'm gonna be headed to Orlando that day. But I mean, it's not just those heavy hitters. Obviously, Wonder Woman 1984 is gonna have some press, so you have Gal Gadot and Robin Wright there.
Damn right.
Shazam 2 is gonna get some love, which makes me very happy.
Hell yeah.
So we get to see some Zachary Levi. Curiously, Ezra Miller is gonna be there. I say curiously because yes, he's going to be in their Flash movie, but considering the amount of dislike people have for Ezra Miller, especially with all the stuff going on with him throttling a fan, I don't know. Not a good look.
Not, but let's see what they say. I mean, who knows? Do you think he justified himself for that action?
There's no justification for grabbing a woman by her throat.
Nah, I agree. There's not, unless she's like, hey, grab me by the throat. That's been one of my fantasies or something. I mean, who knows? But still.
Well, listen, okay. As long as a consent form was signed, all right, I shut up. But there was no consent form.
Yeah, there was none. There was none. That was just a moment of time that he said, fuck it, I'm just gonna fuck up the future now and choke her. And he did.
Yeah.
Good job, Barry.
Whatever, I mean, listen, Barry Allen's always fucking shut up.
Always. But
it's true.
But it is true. But if we're going to be talking about fuck-ups, let's talk about the next subject that we're going to be talking about. And
oh, yeah.
This is a pretty interesting story right now that we're going to bring on. Justice League, Ray Fisher, who plays Cyborg, is accusing Geoff Johns of threatening his career. The Cyborg actor, Ray Fisher, is continuing his crusade against the movie, those involved with 2017 Justice League. And he's calling out the former DC Chief Creative Officer, Geoff Johns. So, pretty much he's quoting here, during an LA reshoots of Justice League with Geoff Johns, summoned him to his office to belittle him, admonish him, and pretty much him and his agent. Let me correct myself. Him and his agent, and to pretty much take grievance upon up proper chin of command. So technically, he was just making him his bitch. Fuck. To be honest, man, I've never been treated like that. And just to think about something like that happened to this guy, I'm not sure. Like, to be honest, I'm not sure if this is part like of a Me Too movement or it really happened, because he's pretty much naming two people. And if the agent will come out and also, share his stories, or maybe have an email or whatever about that, that's huge. That's fucking huge. Willie?
There's not going to be an email. And, okay, Geoff Johns has been raked over the coals ever since what happened to Justice League happened. He was the one that was supposedly going to be the DCEU's Kevin Feige. He was the head of DC Comics, and no one knows the stories like him. And based on what we've heard over and over, he did nothing but fuck everything up.
Technically, yeah.
And what Ray Fisher is basically accusing Geoff Johns of doing is threatening his career. That's pretty fucked up. But would anybody put that past him, considering all the moves that he made? Like, the one unforgivable move that I would say that he did when, he took advantage of Zack Snyder grieving the loss of his daughter and decided to use that as the moment he was going to stick Joss Whedon in there.
Yeah.
To improve the movie.
That's some shit, man.
That's a Geoff Johns move. That was a Geoff Johns move.
Could we just call it a dick move?
If he kept... Well, I mean, whatever. I don't want to really associate him with the name Dick too much, because I don't want to sit there and have to go and, think about me going to the bathroom and have to hold my Geoff Johns to pee.
Fair enough. Continue.
It's not a good look.
It's not.
But now, I mean, yeah, there's been stories about how much Geoff Johns ruined everything. You want to use that word. This is just a dick move if he actually did. And hopefully it didn't affect, Ray Fisher. I'm not going to say he was great in Justice League, but he worked with what he had.
He needed to. I mean, the guy had to do what he had to do. That's technically the point.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he's an actor. He works with what he's given. The poor guy was brooding more than Batman.
Shit,
like, seriously, if you hear, if you can imagine Evanescence playing in the background whenever Batman comes out, I hear Linkin Park when I saw Cyborg. Like, in second, seriously, I can imagine him walking out and crawling in my shit. Whatever.
Lord, stop. Just stop.
I know I'm not a very good singer. I know that. Thank you.
But yeah, I totally agree with you, man. I totally agree.
So, ready to have fun?
I wish, man. But the thing is, I don't have nothing for you today, dude. I feel so bad about it. I have nothing for you.
You have nothing?
Nothing.
Okay, this is the section. This is the section in this podcast where he's supposed to come up with 3 articles. Originally, that were supposed to piss me off. I don't know if it's my newfound vibe of not wanting to be pissed at everything that has made him have performance issues, which it happens all the time. 1 in 5, I heard.
Oh,
at least that's what Tony Stark said.
Stop.
So he has he has nothing. He has nothing. He has nothing for this segment. But I have something for him.
Oh, really?
And actually, since he has nothing, I'm gonna drop 4 on him.
Oh shit! Here we go.
One of them may please him. One of them may make him laugh his brains out. One of them may almost guarantee a curse from him. And one is going to lead into our next segment.
Oh shit! All right, let's
So,
God, let's go.
Let's start with the one that may please you.
Go ahead.
One that may please you.
All right.
Remember the curse of La Llorona?
Yeah. I remember.
Judging by the tone of your voice, I'd say you remember it vividly.
Oh, I fucking remember that stupid
But
movie.
what if I told you that someone claims to have done another adaptation of La Llorona,
Uh-huh.
but actually did a better job of it?
Really?
Jairo Bustamante has directed a movie called La Llorona
Mhm.
for Shudder, the horror
Shudder?
streaming.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Huh. Okay. I'm all ears.
And supposedly he has. I'm gonna have to look for this. I might have to subscribe to Shudder again because now I'm interested. Supposedly he's done a very good job of adapting the whole legend of La Llorona and put it together in a film that doesn't suck.
Okay.
For the record, I went to go see this at a movie theater with cousin Jose, and it's not an exaggeration to say that cousin Jose was more entertained with my reactions to the movie than he was with the movie itself.
Well, but then again, it's with you, so it of course is going to be more entertaining.
Seriously, they played her up as the most beautiful woman in all of Mexico because you have to be racist when you do these things.
Oh gosh, she wasn't that cute.
It's the exact words. They built it up, and when you finally see her, they show her with her face, and the first thing I said out loud, she ain't even all that cute. Like,
I mean,
haven't you fuckers ever heard of Thalia?
dude.
Y'all know who Salma Hayek is?
Well, let's be honest. It's either we live with that, or we went to go see Annabelle, The Curse of Annabelle, and we made fun of polio the whole time.
Well, listen. The second Annabelle movie, I hold that it is actually an entertaining movie.
Well, we're there.
Polio or no polio.
That movie.
It was actually an entertaining movie.
Crazy.
To this day, that movie and the first Conjuring, yes, I like. I like Conjuring 2. A little convoluted, but
Just a tad.
not convoluted. I should say more. What's the word that I'm using? See, I have problems with words nowadays. Contrived. That's what I wanted to say. Oh, the first one was pretty contrived too. It started out some spooky haunting and turned into a possession. Yeah.
No, that movie was fucking nuts.
The two Conjuring movies were good. The second Annabelle movie was good. The Curse of La Llorona would have been better if I had never seen it.
I agree, because you all fuckers made me watch it, and fuck that shit.
But yeah, I mean, worth seeing because the whole story behind La Llorona is like remember when you were younger, and your parents would scare you about a cuco.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the general gist. Anyone of Hispanic origins has some variation of La Llorona is gonna come get you at night. I want to see those. That's the first one.
All right, let's go. Second.
Let me give you the one that's guaranteed to make you laugh.
Go.
And you have to watch this. If you want to put it up for the lovely people, you can go ahead and do that. But you have to watch this for yourself.
All right.
Are you ready for this?
Yes, please. No way, dude. Really?
I think you should play it for the podcast. Just watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. I don't think I could put it in for copyright reasons, right?
I don't know.
Oh my god! Oh Jesus Christ! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Why have we not seen this? Oh. Rawr. Clever girl. Pee Wee Park. Oh God. Oh my God, it was so perfect.
You didn't watch it from the beginning though, did you?
I'd seen the whole thing all the way.
Oh. All right, let's do this.
Mm.
If you can't play for copyright reasons,
Yeah.
then you just put a thing where you're saying a Punisher watches the Punisher's reaction to watching the clip,
Oh
and then you just keep in all the laughing that you did.
Oh my God. Oh, I can't believe I just saw that. That's
Okay.
all I gotta tell you. That's too awesome.
So, yeah. Come on, Pee Wee Park, it's awesome. Ah!
It's fucking perfect. That's
All right.
I gotta tell you. It's perfect.
All right. So, here's the one that I'm almost guaranteed that will piss you off.
Shit. Okay, go. I already have my good laugh, so I'm ready.
Okay. You know how I feel about spin-offs.
Yeah.
Okay. How would you feel to spin-offs from movies that you like? Like we discussed the possibility of them spinning off, the possibility of them spinning off Josie. I almost fucked it up there. To talk about them spinning off Bill and Ted.
I mean, yeah. I heard.
When I told you that they're all feeling spin-off. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you weren't too pleased about that.
No.
That's for the movie that you liked. What would happen if they did a spin-off of a movie that no one liked?
Like what?
Like, say, Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh, fuck no. No.
Oh, wait, well, Donald Faison says he wants to do a spin-off of Josie and the Pussycats that focuses on the boy band, du jour.
What? Who the fuck cares?
Well, Donald Faison, for one.
That's such a waste of time. Like, I'm sure it's going to probably be entertaining, but not a lot of people are going to be understanding the fact that...
Wait, hold on a second. Entertaining is not an excuse to make something. A 40-car pileup because someone greased the street is entertaining. Not for the people in it. And that's,
I bet.
And, just because it looks entertaining doesn't mean that it's a good idea. So, no.
mean, I can bet on that.
It could be entertaining is not a good excuse. Goat porn can be entertaining for somebody. Doesn't make it a good idea.
I agree.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's so stupid, dude.
Now, the last one, I'm not going to give to you right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know it, really.
I know it.
But it's one that we're going to do it by introducing our next segment.
Ah, yes.
Little segment that we call Have You Seen? Now, for those people that joined us, that have never seen this podcast before, first of all, welcome both of you. Have you seen the segment where we take a movie from the past that we either love and doesn't get enough love, or we just think that it's a classic and has to be seen, or is so WTF that it merits having seen it? This one is one that pretty much anyone who knows about it universally loves it and says it's a classic. And that movie is Blazing Saddles.
Ah, I love that fucking movie.
You picked this one.
Yes, I did. I loved it so much.
Okay, quick intro for cleanup, so just to get our bases covered, because just about everybody knows this movie.
Just about.
It's a 1974 Western comedy made by Mr. Genius,
The man
Mel
himself.
Brooks.
Yes.
Yes. I'm not bringing it up because I think it's something that you should see. I'm pretty sure it's something that everyone has seen, but I'm setting up something. So humor me here.
All right, let's go.
So, directed by Mel Brooks, stars Cleavon Little and Gene Wilder. The movie stars Cleavon Little as Sheriff Bart, a black man working on a railroad owned by Hedley Lamar, Harvey Korman, and that railroad is going to go through a town called Rock Ridge that he wants to destroy. First, he has to get the people out of there. In the process of trying to get the people out of there, their sheriff is killed, and Hedy Lamarr, along with good old Mel Brooks as Governor William J. Lepedemain, concoct the idea of putting Bart as the sheriff, since he's black and everyone's racist. They'll eat him alive, and they'll fall into chaos, and then he can take over and destroy the city so the railroad can go through. During his tenure as the sheriff, he meets Jim the Waco Kid, played by Gene Wilder. And oh, Gene Wilder. I mean, okay, not just him. Pretty much everybody in this movie.
Yes.
Is just perfect. This movie, I'm not going to say it's perfect, but it is so funny. And it is so much a product of its own time. 1974.
It's
Let's
just
start
fucking
with
amazing.
the fact that let's just start with the fact that every fourth word, I'm not gonna go that far. This isn't a Quentin Tarantino movie. But the N-word is used quite liberally. Again, this is a movie directed and written by Mel Brooks, a very funny Jewish man, and the N-word is thrown around like it's candy at Willy Wonka's shop. And Willy Wonka's in the movie, by the way.
Yeah.
But, okay. This movie starts a lot of dialogue today about you can't do that kind of movie anymore.
Mm-hmm. We've talked about it.
First of all, would you agree on that?
I agree.
Would you agree about that?
I agree a lot.
Okay, why?
Because my God, everything that this movie will throw out right now, it's gonna be like, oh my, it's gonna be blasted like to cancel the whole fucking movie. First of all, just using the N-word on almost everything in this movie. Then you're gonna have the whole Jewish aspect, the whole thing about making fun of Jews and stuff like that. And of course, towards the end, you have the whole skit with the gay people dancing and stuff like that, which you're like, what the fuck just happened? Like, I'm going through everywhere in this whole movie, but the whole cancel culture will eat this movie alive if it was made today. Let's just put it that way.
The whole cancel culture movement would definitely eat the last section, the last scene apart. The last scene stars Dom DeLuise as a gay director of a musical, and they really, really lean into the gay stereotypes.
Extremely lean. So much lean there, just on top of you lean. Like, holy shit.
Personally, I think the way Mel Brooks toes the line on racism and the use of the N-word is something that would be okay now. I mean, come on, Quentin Tarantino hasn't been lynched yet.
Oh my God, indeed. Which I'm surprised.
Again, I mean, Quentin Tarantino. For those of you who haven't seen, oh my God, what's the name of the fucking movie? I see the movie.
I know. I see it too. Shit.
Those of you who have seen Django Unchained, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. To say that Quentin uses the N-word infinitely more liberally than Mel Brooks did, but Mel Brooks did it to prove a point and as the punchline of the joke.
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes when Sheriff Bart's trying to be polite to the old lady. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. Roll the clip.
Good morning, ma'am. And isn't it a lovely morning? Up yours.
See, that kind of stuff. Yeah. That kind of stuff is brutal, but it's the joke, and you get the joke. Will it work today? I think it would. Yes, you're going to have the fringe elements. They're going to be offended by everything because there's being offended is practically a YouTube career now.
Technically, yeah. You have to
But-
be offended for everything almost technically, and you do.
So as a matter of fact, there has to be people getting offended, and then you have another group of people that get offended at the offense.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the way it works. But anyway, that kind of stuff may work today. The end scene, the bar fight, no. That with the gay people, that I don't think that would work. That would be
no.
unilaterally singled out.
Yeah, you would just be like, nope. I guess it's not gonna end for me like this. But then again,
Another thing that's
but let's be honest. Before I had to cut you off of this part, but let's be honest. That ending, it fits in so funny that you even notice it. To be honest, you'll be like, oh my god, that's going on with a bunch of gay people, and then you're like, holy shit, what just happened? And you just freak out because everything happens in that segment. You're like, oh my god.
You notice it now more than you would have noticed it before, because we are way more sensitive to that subject matter than we were back then.
Yeah, you're right.
It's still funny. Like, if you look at it just from the humor standpoint, it's still funny. But I can see where people would get upset. Also, another part that I think people will get upset with would be Mungo.
Oh, yeah.
They wouldn't be as upset. Alex Karras, former football player turned actor, plays Mungo. He's the village dullard, essentially.
Yeah, he's the village.
He's the
brute,
hired muscle
much.
that scares everybody. He's the hired muscle that gets thrown at Rock Ridge to try to get rid of Sheriff Bart, and Sheriff Bart beats him with brains, and Mungo essentially, befriends Bart because no one ever beat Mungo before.
Mungo's
and there's
just
people
a
going to be
pawn
sitting
of
there,
pawn.
oh, you're belittling. Oh, Mungo only pawn. Why am I saying it? Roll the clip.
Do with where choo-choo go.
Mongo, why would Hedley Lamar care about where the choo-choo goes?
Don't know. Mungo only pawn in game of life.
This is so great. Such great stuff.
But, no, I mean, there's classic lines all around. But there's going to be the people like, oh, you're belittling people with mental disabilities. No, we're not. We're having a good laugh.
Yeah.
So the scene when they're all around the campfire eating beans and farting, what? Are we making fun of climate change?
Right?
Sometimes you got to take this anger that you have, bottle it up, and save it for a time that really matters.
I agree.
You want to talk about the ending, and you want to complain about how it stereotypes gay people. Okay, I understand that. I see that. You want to go and take offense to the use of the N-word and how often it's done? You know what? I'll walk down that cliff with you.
Yeah.
But you're gonna go and when you start. Okay, Madeline Kahn. She plays Lily Von Stuck, the Teutonic Tit Willow, which I think is a fabulous title.
I love it. Go.
She's a prostitute. She's a prostitute. Wait, no. Her every time someone knocks on the door. Roll that clip.
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome, come on in.
God, it's a this movie. We could just run this whole movie and we'll get copyrighted, but I will not give a fuck. It's so good.
Get the shit copyright out of us. But you know what? Things like that, they're great. And so what? Oh, she's a prostitute. Oh, we're belittling sex workers. No, we're not. For a good part of the movie, she starts. She's making fun of men. And yeah, okay, you can go ahead and say, oh no, because she had herself a black man. Stop it. All right? Stop it. Stop.
Yeah. Stop right there, please. Do not cross this line. Thank you.
All those things lead up to a movie that is highly entertaining.
Agreed. I totally agree.
Highly entertaining.
And I will have to say, if you have a free time in your hand, you need to watch this movie. It's not one of those, it's going to get boring. It's all around funny from beginning to end. All the way.
And if you've seen it before, and you haven't seen it in a while, watch it again on using the today as the context.
Yeah,
See
you're
how-
gonna
see how-
laugh at it, but you're gonna be cringy a little bit of it.
Yeah. Now, it would be horrible for someone to try to remake a movie like this nowadays. It really wouldn't work, would it? See, I told you that story to tell you this story.
Uh huh.
Someone is really thinking it's a good idea to remake Blazing Saddles as an animated samurai movie about cats and dogs.
Oh, fuck you! No, 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 no.
It's going to be called Blazing Samurai.
Oh, fuck that shit. No, man. How the fuck were they gonna? No,
Wait.
no. Go.
Wait. The film takes the basic premise of Blazing Saddles and transplants it to the samurai era. The story follows a dog named Hank who dreams of becoming a samurai. You know, that famous samurai, Hank.
Yeah, of course, Hank. How can I forget about Hank? Right?
When he becomes in charge of protecting Kakamucho, see what you did there.
Yeah, I see.
I see what you did there. He
Very,
learns that
very,
the town
very
is
kindergarten-like. I like it.
He learns that the town is populated entirely by cats.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
wait a minute. Here comes the killing blow.
Go.
Its voice cast includes Michael Cera,
Oh no.
immediately set the movie on fire, Samuel L. Jackson, Ricky Gervais, George Takei, Michelle Yeoh, Jimon Honson,
Oh.
and Mel Brooks.
Oh, go fuckity fuck. What? No, not Mel Brooks.
He has been indoctrinated. He has been assimilated into the collective.
Ah, fuckity fuck. Fuck.
Oh, no, wait.
No, Willie, please
film
tell me you're lying, bro.
Wait. The film company is named Align. And the co-founder, Adrian Politowski, released a statement. I want to read this statement to you.
Go.
And I'm going to read it straight until I get to the end. With the arrival of COVID-19 across Europe and North America, our team came together to shift our strategy to meet the limitations of the new filmmaking landscape. It was a natural step for us to shift our focus to high-end commercial animation projects. Blazing Samurai is the first of more to come.
Ugh. Oh, they're gonna milk this old man. No, man. What's next?
I
Young
will now lay back.
Frankenstein?
No, wait.
What?
History of the World Part 1, as told by Fish.
Oh, I would like to see how they're gonna put in Hitler on Ice on that one.
Oh, yeah. That would be, wait. Choosing space. How's that going to work?
That's gonna be fucking crazy. It worked for Spaceballs,
Oh.
but then again.
I was about to bring that one up.
Go.
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 Another animation project. Spaceballs, the musical.
No. You see, we gotta stop there. That's when we stop. That's
Listen.
not allowed.
Listen.
Mm-hmm.
Blazing Samurai is a horrifying idea to begin with.
Yeah. It is.
Oh, it gets worse.
Ugh.
It gets worse.
Ah.
They're also talking about an animated Gremlins series.
Can we stop already?
And wait.
Stop. What?
Wait. It's an HBO Max series.
Of course.
It's called Secrets of the Mogwai. And they're looking like that's going to be the stepping stone to a third movie.
Oh, fuck.
Remember what I told you about no one having any original ideas anymore?
Yeah, here they come. They're rolling them in. Fuck my life.
And in the words of Austin Powers, and I'm spent.
Yeah. So am I. I. You know what, Willie? Thank you very much for fucking me up. I think this covers all the times I fucked you over. And yeah,
I don't think that you got nearly as much joy as I did in thoroughly ruining your life.
Oh no, you fucked me up. And I'm sure that everybody that's listening right now is ear fucked as well right now, because that was just rape. I want to send the Me Too movement. This sucks. Shit.
I'm not gonna sit there with the whole stupidity of, oh, they ruined my childhood. Number one, because I didn't watch this as a child.
No.
My mom let me see a bunch of things, but she would not let me see that.
I agree. Same here.
And number two, because can we stop with the whole X ruined my childhood?
Yeah.
Because
it's getting old.
They make Blazing Samurai. Let's say they make Blazing Samurai.
Mm-hmm.
You still have Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
You will always have Blazing Saddles.
Always.
A perfect analogy for how films are timeless. The majority of the actors in Blazing Saddles have passed away.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think of the main ones, the only one that's still with us is Mel Brooks.
Yeah, he is.
Cleavon Little, Gene Wilder, Madeline Kahn, Alex Karras, Harvey Korman, they're all gone.
Yeah.
Only Mel Brooks remains. And the movie will stay with us until November when what am I talking about? Wait, November, nothing. August has given us zombie cicadas.
Stop it.
Zombie insects, people. Whoever had zombie insects for August in 2020 bingo, go claim your prize.
Yeah. It's waiting for you in the forest.
Yeah. Just wait till next month when this guy finally gets his... Oh, no, wait. Did you see the one for last month?
Which one?
Baboons with knives and a chainsaw? I thought the bear with nunchucks was horrible.
The bear with nunchucks was just un pasatiempo. That's what it was.
The bear with nunchucks was just training because he heard about the baboons.
Yeah, he was like, bro, if he comes near me.
And now zombie cicadas? Okay. Either they make a movie out of it, and I would call it A Bug's Death, or Bug's Undeath.
Yeah.
Or we'll make a video game out of it, and we'll call it The Last of Bugs.
Or Bug Snacks.
Leave your butt snacks alone. There's something there. We can make a game. We can make a video. We can play that whenever we're not playing Fall Guys. We could play that, or we could watch that as the world slowly crumbles to an end.
Yeah, I think either or. Or we just don't give a fuck and just keep going with our lives.
No.
With
everything that's going on nowadays, I think... With everything going on nowadays, I truly believe that fucks need to be given.
Okay. At least 4 of them. I can give 5.
Listen. At least 1 an hour. Come on. If you under the right conditions, you would do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
so,
fine.
Yeah.
I guess.
Fucks need to be given. You need to... Listen. The Titanic is sinking. Do you want to be sitting there worried about what the band's playing? Or you want to take life by the horns and do something, worthwhile before you go?
I like where you're going with this. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't wait, don't wait till the boat's sinking to jump on the top and say you're king of the world. No. Just do it right now. Enjoy it now. Be king of the world now.
All right.
Swing that king ding-a-ling around.
Well, I'm going to swing this shit right out right now. With this segment was brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIAGeeks10 to save 15% on your next purchase order until August. That's MIAGeeks10. Everything's in the description down below. I know you
I
hate me,
feel
Willie.
D2D. I'm so sorry. He seems to want to segue to that every time I say the most horrible, filthy shit I can even think of.
Yeah,
you guys
no.
are wonderful. I apologize for this. I didn't plan it. I swear.
Oh, guys, I just want to say, everybody, even D2D, when they're listening, thank you very much for joining us today on this awesome movie podcast. And as always, guys, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button, just to know when we come up with this awesome news and this amazing rant that we had today. And
this
it's just
unscripted filth.
No, yeah, it's unscripted as fuck. But guys, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you at the movies. Peace.
You won't see me. Social distancing.
Oh, you'll be 6 feet apart.
Or be 6 feet under. Either way, 6 feet are involved.
Bye.